Hey guys, I'm Kelly from Kelly's Creations Decor. If you're watching this right now, likely you're watching the replay, so feel free to say replay to let me know that you were here. We are about to make an apple pie wreath. It's just going to take me a few seconds to get my live up and running so that we can bring as many people in with us as we can. Okay, I can pull up my comments over here, so hopefully I can see you a little bit more, but I definitely don't want to hear myself. If you're just coming in, say hi, let me know you're here. Hopefully I can see those comments. Alright, let me back you up a little bit because you seem awfully close to me, right? Well, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just go over some of the stuff that I'm going to be using, and then from there I will back you up in order to see what I'm making. But we are going to be making with my apple pie. Here it is. It does not look good enough to eat. It looks very real, I think, and it's made in a pie tin. And because it's metal, I have went ahead and put in the pipe cleaners to attach it to the wreath easier because I don't trust glue and metal. Hey Sharon, welcome in. There we go. I think I see that. Hey Tammy, welcome in. Hey Jen. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to have this pie, and then this is a sign that I custom made too. It says American apple pie to go with this. It's too big for you. What does that mean, Kathy? Okay, so we have the apple pie. Then I'm going to have use some red and some burlap mesh, and I'm going to have some really pretty ribbon. I was going to use the 4-inch polka dot, but I could not find it. I think I had used it all. So I'm going to go with this beautiful ribbon. Because I'm going to go with the burlap and the mesh, I think that that's perfect. And I think that also the kind of burlappy color of the pie. You made the pie? Kenya, I did make the pie. Yes. And just so that y'all know, I do have the pie and the pie and sign combo available in my shop. Well, that's okay, Jen. You can be on your business page. Hey, Michelle, you finally made it. I'm so glad that you did, finally. Tonight, by the way, my friend Tammy is here in the comments. She is going to be helping me if anybody has any questions that I may not see. So if you see her responding to you, just know that she is helping me out. Okay. After this, then I have this polka dotted one with the blue backing because this is going to be patriotic. Then I have this ribbon right here. So cute together. Thanks, Jennifer. And I think this kind of makes it look picnicky, which I love. And it's red in the back and blue in the front. So this is what we're dealing with. And then I've also got some of the 1.5-inch polka dot or the 7/8. And I haven't decided which one I'm going to go with yet, but these are my ribbons. I think those are going to be really cute. Hey Michelle, come on in too. We got a couple of Michelles already today. All right, now I'm going to back y'all up. Oh, let me show you the florals. I've got this beautiful white mixed wildflower. I've got this ranunculus. I've got this blue limb. I think these are also pretty. These two are available at Wreaths by Waldo if y'all are interested. And you can use my code Kelly10 for 10% off if there's something over there that strikes your fancy. Alright, I'm going to pull this down a little bit. Make sure I didn't miss anything. So cute together. Thanks, Jennifer. Okay. Let's see. Is that better? Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Thank Thank you. All right. So I've got a 20-inch greenery base. I am a big fan of the 20 inches as opposed to the 24 inches because I think the 24 inches can get out of control sometimes, size-wise, and the 20 makes a pretty darn a good size wreath. Tammy's over here working it tonight, man. Thanks, girl. I'm so happy to see so many of you guys on. Okay, so I have this red mesh with the border stripe red on red, which I really think is cute. And then just a burlap. I think burlap adds to a lot of wreaths, so it's one of my favorites to use. How are you guys doing tonight? You ready for the weekend? Am I really zoomed in? It kind of looks like it, right? Let me see if I can fix. Okay. Oh, there we go. Thanks for asking. I don't know why it was so close. Is that better? Let me know. Hey, Christine, come on in, girl. Let me know, Lourdes. Okay. I was wondering the same thing. I think sometimes Facebook will zoom in on you when you first start so that you get close, but you're just like, I don't want to be that close, so stop doing that. Okay. What is going on? Had a pretty light day today. Just tried to rest and relax a little bit. I'm just going to cut these mesh curls in. This is maybe one of the boring parts of wreath making, but if you do mesh wreaths, you know, it's a necessary evil. Yeah, I think it was. I think it is a Facebook thing, but I think I got it now. I think it's better. Let me know if it's not. You're making an apple pie now? Like, you're making a real apple pie, Luann, or you're making a apple pie attachment? Hey, Darla. So good to see you. Facebook likes to do stuff to us just to mess with us, I think, sometimes. I'm just going to cut, I don't know, some of this and then see where we're at. Thanks, Tammy. The mesh, I know that Emily's out of right now. She says she has some more coming in. Alright, I'm going to start with this and see where that takes me. I don't want to cut a whole bunch of extra mesh that I then have to figure out what to do with. If you're just now hopping in, I am working with an apple pie tonight, which is real fun. Ooh, don't you want a slice? I know, it looks good, right? Mrs. Smith doesn't have anything on me. Hey, Brandy, how are you doing? Hey, Jordan, thanks for the drop. Yeah, Mrs. Smith doesn't have anything on me. Actually, my husband was, when he saw all of these pies sitting here, he's like, really? That's just a tease. That is just a tease. It looks so good. It does look good. So I'm just putting these in here. So if you know me, you know that I don't really cook. I used to cook a whole lot. And then my kid went to college. I'm like, what am I doing? all this cooking every day. So my husband and I enjoy eating out quite a bit, I guess you could say. Brandy, how's the back? How is the back? Poor hubby. Oh, yeah. Poor hubby, whatever. He doesn't want to cook either. Same, and hardly ever cook anymore. Okay, so I'm not the only one. Look. No one told me that cooking was going to be such a chore for, like, every day for the rest of your life. You know? It's such a chore. So I was totally going to use this 4-inch polka dot ribbon, and I could not find it. Have y'all ever had that happen? Like, I guess I used it all. You know, when you have certain ones that you love and you use all the time, I'm going to have to find more of it. Someone has it in stock, hopefully. You're a little better? 5 more weeks in the brace? Oh. And then you're good? Or you're going to surgery? Oh, that's no good. That is no good, girl. You know, as we get older, it seems like we just, when we injure ourselves, we really injure ourselves. You know, last year my husband was down inspecting a property after a hurricane. Well, it was not this past fall, but the fall before. And he was just walking and fell. Broke his kneecap into 4. And broke his shoulder. Just walking. I said, good gracious. Then one of my best friends, she fell like 2 months later and broke her foot and her elbow. I said, what is going on? Are y'all going for a double point score or what? You don't cook a lot either, Tammy? I don't blame you. Jason enjoys cooking? Yeah, you are a lucky girl, Michelle. Your husband enjoys the cooking. Your dad cooks all week? Christine, can you send your dad down here? How does he feel about Florida? I need someone that wants to stay here and cook. It is. It's like major surgeries are going around. I don't know. Crazy. Alright. On my second in a ring here. Second ring. Goodness gracious. I told my husband last year, I said, look, we can't have any more major medical this year because I just can't take it. And he managed this last year, 2025, to go all year without, you know, an emergency room or hospital visit. So hopefully the same will hold true this year. Hopefully a couple of years in a row was enough. All right, this is where I'm at. I'm working my way around. I have to cut a few more pieces. So I am currently in the midst of trying to find something new to watch on television. You know, I used to have cable and things would record all the time. And I would never know what time anything came on, but everything was just recorded and it was all there. But when you go to streaming, like, you never know what's on any channel at any given time. Like, I'm convinced that's the reason why everybody binge watches everything, is because once they find it, they don't want to lose it. I just finished Scarpetta, which I thought was good. It did make me, Scarpetta made me wonder about all that AI, and if that's what people are really going to. A lot of these people are having like serious relationships with their AI, and I don't know if you saw it, but part of that was about that. You need a good show too, Tammy? I don't know. I think we're in between good shows. I tried out Real Housewives of Rhode Island and I didn't like that. I do dig the Ladies of London. The Ladies of London. It's on Bravo. They had a Ladies of London before, and it lasted a few seasons, and then it went off. And now they brought it back, but with the new people. I'm not into like period pieces or anything like that, so a lot of shows seem to be involving that right now. Alright, so now I have all my mesh on. So now I'm going to squish it down so it's more of an oval. Alright, because I like my wreaths to be longer than they are wide. And bringing back the pie. It does have a little cinnamon in it to make the color, but it doesn't smell anymore. It's just too bad. And then I have my sign, right? The sign is metal. Some people like using these like on their metal signs. I, on the other hand, like to actually put a hole in it because I'm in Florida and I don't trust glue. You love that Liberty Bell behind me? This is, I made today, and it is, you hear my refrigerator? Isn't that cute? So this was a Derricus Designs attachment, and she was raising money for her bird that she got a recent bird, and so I bought a few attachments from her to help her with her pet cause. Okay. So I have this really skinny, clear zip tie. I just put in this tiny hole. And I'm going to put this up here and the pie down a little bit. Hey Judy, come on in. So we've got a couple of big things happening in the next few weeks. My kiddo will be home for a few days. He has an internship back in St. Louis, and I'm in Florida. Hey Cheryl, nice to see you. So he'll be home for a few days in between school letting out and his internship. So that is exciting. Then my nephew is graduating high school, so that is also exciting. After I get this in, I'll show you. These pies, like I said, have the ties in there so that you can tie it in, because I don't trust glue when it comes to metal. Especially here in Florida, it seems like as soon as it heats up, then the glue, even the best hot glue, doesn't seem to hold for me. Okay, so I have both of these in, and then I'm still gonna glue them down and tack them into place. But this is where we're at. Nina is looking good. Okay. So I'm still gonna put a tad of glue just to make sure that it stays exactly where I want it. Same in Texas, Brandy. I feel like I'm the minority here because a lot of people trust the glue. I just do not. I do up front for like florals. It's just that metal. I have trust issues. And I am going to glue a little bit of this felt to the sign just to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. And of course, my dog has decided he needs to go outside. Give me 1 second, let me let him out. Of course, he's going to wait until I get on to do that. I'm just letting this dry a second. What kind do you use? What kind of glue or what kind of glue gun, Brandy? For attachments, I like to use more than just glue. Yeah. Well, you're also in Florida, so we've probably both been had those problems, had issues with that. All right, so this is where we're at. And so I'm going to put my bow over here, my big bow. I'm going to put my florals in after I put my big bow on. I do sometimes use Surebonder for centerpieces, but I mainly use Gorilla hot glue. Is this not pretty? This is a David Christopher ribbon. I'm not even sure that they sell that anymore, but it's a goodie, and I bought a lot of it when I bought it, so I still have plenty. All right, and we'll look at this one with the blue backing because we are making this a little patriotic. And then I've got this one. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the 1.5 inch. And I think that's what I do. I think I'm going to do the 1.5 inch and not the 7/8 since this one's a 7/8. Very pretty ribbon. Thanks, Judy. I love this ribbon. Which one do you like? What was your favorite? Okay. Here we go. And this ribbon right here, this wire, it's good. It's real good. You know, wire makes all the difference. And I just think that's perfect with the pie in here. That one. This is very pretty. I don't know why they would have done away with it, because I think it was uber popular. You like this one too, Tammy? It is a good one. It is really good. Alright, I'm going to go in with these cute polka dots and white. So I have enough for this one, or do I need to open that other package? I'm gonna have to open the other package. There was quite enough there to make both loops. Okay. Let's just bring out those polka dots, because I'm a huge fan of polka dots. I think they're fun, whimsical, sweet. Is it deluxe ribbon? Yes, that one is deluxe ribbon. I'm a huge fan of the deluxe ribbons. I think you get some nice high-end wire. Often it's double-sided fused for not as much as what a lot of designer ribbons cost. Man, this one's so thick the zip tie doesn't even want to go around. It's a big bow. These are some pretty ribbons. Yes, they are, Michelle. Yes, they are. Yeah. Sometimes I have a little trouble pulling these tight because sometimes my hands don't want to work right, but I got it. I got it. Okay. Now that's a bow right there. Pouring those in. She's a big guy. She is perfect. Now I'm going to just work on the ends of these ribbons. A lot of them are double-sided, so I'm just rolling them up. If you have any questions, let me know. All right. She's big, she's beautiful. Reducing the size of that one leaf a little bit because it was a little big. You love the double-sided ribbon? Me too. Has a big old bow in it. This is where we're at. Now I'm going to add a little ribbon on the other side just so it doesn't feel as lonely over here. So we don't want lonely ribbon, do we? I just want to balance it out, you know. That's the key to this whole thing, is balance, right? Thanks, Luann. Alright, now I feel like we're evened out a little better. Just added those now we're going to come in and work up here. It needs a little more. We'll need something a little up there. Thanks, Deborah. Do you glue or secure these statues, or do you wrap them separately and have them purchase them? The statues, are you talking about the Lady Liberties? Or which ones are you talking about? The eagles that are resin? Really depends on Mary. You can get the polka dot ribbon from Reese by Waldo. The rest of them, I'm not sure where exactly they came from. This one right here was in my stash for a while. But there are deluxe ribbons, so you can check out Etsy as well and see what they have. And I know Dee Stevens makes one similar to this, which I think Emily has in her shop too. Alright, now I'm going to go in kind of under the sign and put this up here near the top. Deborah, back to you. It depends on what the material is as to how I secure it. So I'm not sure which one, because I do a lot of the Eagle, the resin material one. Yeah, they will come off the base unless you get them secured down well. So you have to use the right adhesive and a lot of it. And on those, I use Loctite. Are you familiar with that? This right here. If you want to send me a message, I can send you a link to it at Walmart, because there's a bunch of different kinds. And that's the exact one I use. Some people use, I think, E6000. It's just how you want to handle it. But I find that this one works better. Okay. There we go. Lots of ribbons and bows. And now it's time for florals. Pretty florals. And then I randomly found this. I may put in two. It says apple. I got from the Dollar Tree a while back. So it may end up in here too. Somewhere. Maybe up here. Okay. I'm going to mix in this blue one, which is, I believe it's called a blue linum bush or filler. And then this one. These, they're not the same, but they look very much the same to me. And this one's white or cream. I see Flippy. Oh, did he just come in here? Yeah. That's my baby. You know, right now he's doing the walk, which is the, you know, I want to be in bed walk. So he's trying to herd me up. Thanks, Cheryl. Yeah, Floofy back here. His name is Ben. and he is my little baby. My constant companion everywhere I go. No matter if he fits or not, he's going. I'm just tying this in and then I'm going to glue it. And then I'm going to alternate around. Here we have a pretty white. And I'm going to put in some blues. It must have gone outside. Now he's going to try to talk Dad into going to bed because he's very tired. You know, he had a hard day. It's really hard to be so cute all the time. Where do I get the pie decoration from? Sherry, I made it. I made the pie. And I made the sign. And I do have a few left in my shop available of the pie and the sign if you are in the mood for them. I'm just making my way around here. You couldn't find the white or the red polka dot. Yeah, I think that might be out of stock, unfortunately. It's that time of year. That's the reason why when I'm doing an unboxing and I'm getting like Halloween and stuff right now, and y'all are looking at me like I'm crazy, this is the reason why. It's because by the time you really want it, it's not going to be there. You got to think ahead. Buy ahead. Which is kind of, you know, my husband will say my house is overtaken with supplies because, you know, I have several seasons of different stuff sitting here. Maverick was terrorizing the bed. The white one, she does not have. I actually got that from creekroad.net, but I'll tell you. I just went in before this live to see if they had it, and they are sold out, so I couldn't even get any more either. But it is really cool. Emily's definitely going to have to add this one to her list for next year, though. The Wildflower filler. I know she's working on getting a lot more filler bushes and lots of stuff. Right now, you know, we're kind of in between the buying seasons for retailers, so I'm so sad by the time I'm able to make another wreath, it's probably going to be the start of a Halloween season. Oh, you're going to miss out on Patriotic altogether? I'm so sorry. But it's okay. Because you're going to be better by the bigger seasons, right? By the more... There is a lot on it. You know, a lot of people like the 6091, 9, whatever that is, and I do too. But this one, I feel like gives you even more. and a lot of similar stuff. And I'm going to pick it up and show it to you here in a second as soon as I finish making my way around. This blue one, this is in Emily's shop. And this blue one actually has a lot because I'm actually taking this one and cutting it twice so I can make it go further, because I only have one of these bushes left. I wish I would have gotten more when I ordered, because I think it's really pretty too and perfect. So it's kind of a lighter blue, which I like to mix navy and royal and light blue together. And I think this one had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 5 cuts, which is pretty good. Hey Darlene, how you doing, girl? And I know this white one came in some other colors, but looked like they were sold out of all of them, unfortunately. You know, this, when you find something that's really good like that, it's hard. It's hard to keep it in stock. Alright. One more, and I think we're all the way around. And I put in some ranunculus. What she's looking like. I think it's beautiful. Tammy, the white one and the blue one are not the same, but they have similar attributes to them, but they're not the same. This one I think is called the Linum bush, and the white one is called a mixed wildflower. In case you tried looking that up on, you might be able to find someone on Etsy, and if you want, I can give you the SKU for it. Maybe. I don't have my glasses over here. Let's try this out. 40434. 40434. It doesn't say who manufactures it. But you might be able to plug that in. Thanks, Brandy. Thanks, Tammy. Alright. So these are from Reese by Waldo. These ranunculus. I think they're perfect for really all year long. I'm just going to cut some of these off and tuck them in and around where I need a little filler. Hey Karen, how are you? I think you're right. You can't get any more American than this. How is Louisiana tonight? Trying to figure out before I put any more of these ranunculus in, where if I'm going to put this apple in, because it needs to have a nice. If I'm going to put it up here, which I think is what I'm leaning towards. But I feel like it's a little. Okay, maybe if I go like that. A little thick. using my glue gun over here. Alright. So I want to put ranunculus on top of where that would be, because that would be redundant. So I'm going to tuck some in around it. Okay. And I'll put some more around. And probably some more in the center of that bow. Great. Oh, thanks, Karen. You're so sweet. Karen's the best. Yes, Tammy, this is a 20-inch, which is my preferred size, as opposed to the 24-inch, because I have a tendency to get a little wild with the 24 inches. I mean, they end up just being enormous. And not every wreath, in my opinion, my customers' opinion, need to be enormous. They don't need to be big, but sometimes I think it can get a little out of control. Maybe I'm the only one. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks that. I know a lot of people love the 24 inches. Hey darling, the sign is mine. It's my design, and I'm selling the sign and the sign and the pie in my Etsy shop. Got a few of them in there. Hey Kay, walking in from Tennessee. Yes, Deborah, I did make the pie. Let's see if this needs any more ranunculus. I think maybe one up here. And then that may be it. Yes, I do have the sign combo with the pie. I'm not selling the sign individually because I don't sublimate them myself. I design them, and it's just not cost effective for me to sell to you a sign that I did not make myself. But you can get it in combination with a pie, or you can get the pie on its own. You see, it looks very real. You can see the little foam pieces in there, and the sugary glaze. It's not sugar, but, and then I have pre-drilled the holes and put the pipe cleaner through the back, so you can just tie that on. But if you wanted to use it on a tier, like a tier tray or something, you could just cut those off, because so it will sit flat. And then you can make your spouse believe that you baked, and hopefully he won't try to eat it. Let me see. How do you order? Tammy, my friend Tammy is on here, and she is going to help you with links and stuff like that. Tammy's been helping me out. She is a friend of mine and also an amazing creator, and if you are looking for more inspo, you should follow her because she is a fabulous designer. Okay. Here we go. She is ready for her photo shoot tomorrow. And this design is for sale, and it's currently in my Etsy shop. Tomorrow, they will, I'll put in real photos. Tonight, it just has a picture of the photo from this event. But let me know if you have any more questions before I get off. My pie looks better than my real one. Look, I'm telling you, Mrs. Smith is the way to go. There's no reason to go to all that trouble when it's with apple pie. Thanks, Darlene. It's so sweet. All right. Well, this replay of this will be up for 30 days. So you have 30 days to come back and watch it. And I will try to get back through and see if there's any questions that I missed that I need to find out and ask and answer for you. But I appreciate you guys all being here. This was fun. Do you think I should do it weekly? Do you think I should do that? Let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm thinking one date night a week where we can design together. Okay, guys. I appreciate it. The link isn't work. It may not work during the live, Sharon, because it's live. But when it ends, it should become active. And if it doesn't, just send me a quick message, and I can send you a live link. Thank you, Karen. Oh, good, Cheryl. Thank you for the feedback. Again, if Tammy couldn't, if it's not working, no problem. Just shoot me a message, and I will take care of that for you. All right, guys. I'm going to come around and turn you off. Bye.